Another way to cut rabbets is with a bearing-guided rabbiting bit. The distance is set between the bearing and the cutting edge. Now in this mirror frame I've clamped onto the bench, I'll cut a 3/8 rabbet. The rabbiting bit, which has a 1/4-inch shank on it, is mounted in a production router with a rack and pinion depth adjustment. Make sure the collet nut is tight on the bit. And make very sure that when you mount a wide diameter bit like this one, that it has room to spin inside the router base. Now I set the bit height for an 1/8-inch cut. Light cuts are always better. Plug it in, I'm ready to go. I start my first pass by setting the router securely on the frame and then plunging it into the work as deep as the bearing allows. The bearing prevents me from cutting too deep and rides along the edge of the wood. The first cut is made moving left to right inside the frame. This is the proper feed direction. I keep good pressure on the hand riding above the work. Notice how I've raised the frame up off my bench a little to prevent the bearing, which sits on the bottom of the bit, from digging into the bench top. The cutter will leave a round corner, which I'll clean up later. I was afraid of this.